Hello, welcome back to the Pendulum Colours, and guests. So, I was actually super excited to record this video. I basically woken up, not actually had breakfast yet, and just sort of got myself a cup of tea, running here, because, one, because I'm just in a good mood to record, I'm excited for it, and two, because I'm very paranoid that this guy is going to evolve at some point soon. So yeah, as predicted, we skipped entirely past the Baby 2 stage, which was in fact Caramon. I got a bit of footage here for you. So yeah, here's Agumon, specifically 2006 Agumon. That was the wrong button. I needed this one, just to have a look at his stats. 5 out of 8, and the next page was the predicted evolution, which I'm not going to look at. I've already given him the required salt, so I made a dummy mistake. My dumb mistake was, it doesn't affect anything, it's fine. What I did was I read on the chart, baby, and then taking Holy Spirit, or Holy Soul even, Holy Spirit, Holy Soul, which in reality it was baby 2 supposed to take Holy Soul. So it doesn't really matter, it just means I could have had Wanyumon, or the one that evolves into Lalamon normally, as a baby 2 form instead of Caramon. But it literally makes no difference, because it could have also had an equal chance of being Caramon. What I did do, however, is as soon as I realised what I did, I fed Caramon a bunch of Holy Souls, which did result in this evolution to Agumon, like I said. Dragon and Holy tend to substitute out for each other on this device. The same way they do on the 20X, but I think that follows Kudamon's route if I had to take a guess. I've not looked that up though, I have no idea. Nor have I ever owned a 20X, so... Yep, while we're here. First things first, let's have a quick look at Agumon's face. He's so happy. And let's... not evolve into Bancho Leomon. Let's give him an afro. Can't even see his eyes. Man's lost in there. Not the poop hat. I always feel bad giving him the poop hat. I only ever give the poop hat to Numemon or Platinum Numemon. It feels like they would enjoy it more than anything. There's Agumon with a dragon hat, pretending he's a full dragon type and not a reptile type. Let's give him the helmet. One of my favourite things, actually, on this device is specifically Toy Agumon, but wearing a helmet. Is there anything else to do? No, I mean, we can have a quick look at him having his nap. He sort of snoozes like that. So there's Agumon. I would show you him battling, but that'll, one, make the video go on far too long. Because, again, it's these Coliseum kind of stages where you don't battle one Digimon, you battle several. And I suppose I could battle one. But also, if I showed everyone battling, it would take forever. So, I'll probably do that whenever I make a dedicated series to the IC, because that is coming eventually, I just don't know when. It's on the list of many things I want to do, I've just not got around to yet. On the DM20, I'm fairly certain Zubamon hasn't evolved yet, which is understandable, because I always record these videos before I go to work. So, assume I record these videos, I don't know, 10 o'clock, somewhere between 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Then I go to work at about 4ish for a couple hours. So it's not like previously where there was losing, well, there was having to sleep from like 8 o'clock till half 4 or 5 in the evening. Like 8 in the morning, half 5 in the evening, half 4 in the evening. Now it's more a case of they sleep from about half 4 till 9, which is like half the time. and also a lot more easily managed. And the neat part about these guys is that you can very much just leave them. Like, as soon as he's evolved to adult, which I predict is probably going to be in, I want to say a couple hours. If I had to take a guess in the dark, I would say maybe an hour or so. Because I think, again, I don't know the actual timings for evolution on this, but if I had to take a wild guess, I would say adult evolution happens 24 hours after child evolution. Because that's usually how it tends to go. When did he evolve to Agumon? It was last night sometime, I think. No, it was yesterday. Like, yesterday evening? So maybe not. Maybe not in an hour's time. Maybe he will evolve later on. But that's fine, we'll have plenty of time to record that then. With the IC, you can absolutely just kind of leave them for hours and hours at a time, and their stats very slowly drain. I've not fed Agumon. I'm very sorry, Agumon. Here I am talking about like how you can leave him for hours, and I'm about to leave you for hours. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I've already given Agumon his required soul. The evolution requirement says Beast Soul, and reliability, I think it said 25 plus. I need that page. Which, while I was looking at the video yesterday, I realised that this bar goes like 0 to 30, or 1 to 30. Or 1 to 31, I'm not sure. Basically, that big bar in the middle, the big midway point, that's about 15. And I'm pretty sure, like, how everyone measures this is literally in how many pixels it has. So, like, that bar in the middle is I'll call that 15 because that's easier. And as long as you're in the right ballpark. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on about 24, 25 now. Maybe just a bit higher, because there's 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, yeah, about 27 out of 30. Because the bar doesn't actually, oh, bugger, I timed that perfectly. Because you'll notice the bar doesn't actually go all the way to the end, because if you look here, it starts on the raised pixel, so it'll probably end just before that raised pixel at the very end there. But who knows? I've not looked at a full bar for a while, because I've not run this in a while, so you don't assume I'm neglecting Digimon horrendously. Although I kind of have to for a toy Agumon, so I am a little bit, just a smidge. Right, on to the reason this series is going. You guys see me over here for a sec. Because they both evolved. Meet Simba Angoromon and Tankmon. Tankmon is not a mon I usually go for, so I'm very happy to see him. Well, that's just it, I don't usually go for Tankmon. Nah, it doesn't help usually. I just have to bring these guys closer to the screen. Yeah, so don't usually go for Tankmon. He's not usually one of the ones I really go for in the Metal Empire, but it's nice to see him regardless. And obviously Simba Angoromon is completely new to me. So let's have a look at their stats. I will say, when I woke up this morning, I say this morning, and when I woke up about 20 minutes ago, I noticed Tankmon's stats were empty and no core lights. That does mean care mistakes. However, since these are the Pendulum colours, you can see how screwed they are. So there you go. Still in the good care route. I'm not sure if that affects evolution. Like, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to deplete his condition from here. I'd assume not. I'd assume if you get their condition to 0, you're going to Evo fail. But that's an assumption I'm working off of. I'm not looking at the evolution chart for this, because all they need to do now is battle a lot. I also didn't actually look at any of their stats. Hungry, and you want a bit of training. No, not hungry. Right, first off, Simba Angoromon. I'm not going to do them both at the same time. that's probably Landalizer. I do like that he punches as well. Like, I like the style of his punches, is what I'm trying to say. And Tankmon, who is a data type that surprises me every time. And there he goes, he's firing his tank shells. And of course, would it really be a complete video, or a complete Digimon video, if they didn't at least battle once? Connect. Pendulum. I'm going to shoot these out here, so I can accurately... Yep, can confirm I got that. Perfect. Digimon got his vaccine shake. And I buggered it. Ah, come on. Okay, we're doing this again. There we go. Ooh, Simragon takes the first hit again. He is at a disadvantage now. And it shows. Wow, this was one-sided both times. But at least this time Singrangormon was at an actual disadvantage to a data type. Which, to be fair, Tankmon is a little bit interesting. I had a quick glance at this page while I was setting it up earlier. And we'll get into that in a sec, just after we clean up this poop I've just seen. So DM20, you really got to keep on top of them. I also have noticed, right, as soon as you get a Digimon to the perfect stage, I feel like the poop problem is only when you have like 2 child or adult level Digimon. As soon as you get them like to perfect or above, it really doesn't become a problem. It's also only really a problem if you hatch 2 Digimon at the same time, because right now, I've never had a problem. The only time I've had 3 turds stacked up is if I've not checked them in ever. And even then, I've not actually had them get sick, so... There's your DM20 tip. If you're worried about the poop problem, but you don't want to do the whole have 4 poops on screen, but cure them and don't clean up the poops, just do not hatch 2 Digimon at the same time. Like, not at the same... Not don't have 2 Digimon, just, you can have 2, just not hatch them at the exact same moment. Space them out a little bit. It's actually kind of cool to have one Digimon a bit older than the other. There's Zubamon, showing off his sword form again. Tankmon! There you go, there's his art for you guys. He has lots of guns, not to be confused with Tankdramon, who also has lots of guns. Right, Tankmon, a cyborg Digimon. I'm ready to get my tea. I can already feel my throat drying a little bit. Good cup of tea. A cyborg Digimon which has the appearance of a tank. I mean, I hope so. It's called Tankmon. Like, can you imagine if they called him Tankmon and he had like no resemblance to a tank? Ford Focus Mark 1 2003 Mon. Tankmon holds the alias, I always read that as alias and it's not, it's alias, of Mercenary Digimon, since it will assist both vaccine and virus if it becomes profitable to win. Profitable to win, profitable to do so. With its heavyweight power and the heavy artillery installed all throughout its body, as you can see, bajillions of guns, and what looks like between its treads, like a big chomping jaw thing. Looks pretty cool. And also what looks like another set of eyes. So I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's a Clockmon kind of situation, where you've got like Clockmon the clock, but then Clockmon the thing on top of the clock. And they're both Clockmon in a way. It can pulverize the enemy into scrap without even turning to face them. Oh, that's pretty neat. As it is extremely fond of strife, it follows after conflicts wherever they occur. When this loner Digimon goes somewhere, the fighting there will never cease. So, he's a mercenary basically. He's gonna go to where there's combat, conflict and war, and he's gonna be like, yo, pay me and I will kill absolutely everything for you. Which works well until the other side also has Tankmon. And then there's just Tankmon fights, which is usually how that plays out, probably with a lot of Troopmons as well. And I suppose, yeah, as an adult level, you'd have a lot of them. Because I like the concept that, like, the digital world is full of, obviously, like, child and adult level Digimon, but then also there's just not as many perfects. Like, only the best really evolve to perfects. You know a perfect is strong, not just because they're a perfect level, but because they've been strong enough to get to the perfect stage. And I like the idea that, like, ultimates are essentially gods. Like, not just in strength, but in, like, you never see them. They're incredibly rare. Like, if you see an ultimate level, that is because they are, like, some divine deity of a Digimon. That is, like, they're basically a legend at that point. Like, you wouldn't see two of them in the same area. Kind of deal. But at the same time, there's also a metric crap ton of ultimate Digimon. So it'd be kind of weird to not have a lot of ultimates around when there's loads of them. I just like the idea that they're super hard to acquire. Or not acquire, but like they're super. It's just real hard for Digimon to achieve ultimate form, or perfect, let alone ultimate. Anyway, enough rambling. Its special move is firing the super powerful missile from the gun barrel on its head, Hyper Cannons. That's what we saw earlier with Tankmon going doom. He has his Hyper Cannon. And now we look for Simbarangoromon, which I probably won't be able to spell properly. Simbarangoromon, there we go. I'm glad I remembered how to half spell that, and then Wikimon filled in the rest for me. There he is, with his cool pointy ears, and he's throwing a punch. I like that. I absolutely love that Simbarangoromon is very, like, wind element. I mean, Angoromon himself was as well, but, like, I like seeing how, like, the wind is sort of swirling around his fist there as he's about to punch. Also, that looks like a strong punch. He is going to in full swing into that. Would not want to be on the receiving end of that one. The adult form of Angoromon that has shed the long soft fur covering it in pursuit of agility. Oh yeah, that's his thing. He's like really fast as well. I always just liked Simbarangoromon's design as well. I also like in Ghost Game how he's very polite and well refined. Although it has lost its defensive ability due to the cushioned fur, its movements have become nimble. So it's kind of like the do I need defense if you can't hit me attitude to that. It strives for beauty in its behaviour and movements, and in battle it dodges the enemy's attacks as if it were dancing in lockstep with its own attacks. So yeah, it's kind of what I mean by like well refined, kind of polite in a way. Gentlemanly is a word I could possibly use to describe that. Its special moves are dashing out a barrage of quick kicks while standing on one leg, jive, spinning its body and slashing them with the razor-sharp tips of its ears, Landalizer. Oh, that's Landalizer, so I was wrong with what attack I thought it was. I thought Landalizer was the tornado-y attack, but that's probably the next one. Unleashing a powerful tornado from both of its hands, break and stream. Yeah, I was completely wrong. I thought that was Landalizer, but it's not. It's, well, clearly breaking stream. Who am I to question Wikimon? It strives for beauty, even when unleashing these techniques. So there's Simbarangoromon. And I'm not going to read it out, but Agumon's page, just so you can see. No, not B. Need. Oh my god, okay. Here's what I'm going to do, because there's the anime version. I'm assuming that's just going to take me to... Oh no. I thought it meant like specifically the anime version, but this works too. Oh, there's actually not much to go through here. But, you know, this is specifically the Agumon on the IC. It's very important to know that. It's definitely not almost the same sprite as the Pendulum Virus Busters Agumon. Unique Agumon, which is bound red leather belts around its arms. Its maturation? I've never encountered that word before, and I've never had to read it out loud, which is a fun one. Is presumed to differ from traditional evolutions. It's still growing its power at its weak, it's growing hard sharp claws at its hands and feet, and to demonstrate its power in battle. Its special move is spewing flaming breath from its mouth with baby flame, and it can amass baby flames in its mouth and spew out at once, which is a baby burner. So yeah, it's Agumon, but like slightly bigger and stronger. Which I think how that happened, don't quote me on this is all me completely spitballing ideas into the air here, and I've got literally zero evidence to back this up, but if I had to take a stab in the dark, I would say that quite possibly what happened was Agumon's design, like Agumon's visual design was changing over the years from the cute but kind of weird looking little dinosaur that you know in Digimon World 1 through the ages to around, I want to say a bit before Digimon Savers era, or at least whatever time Redigitized was out. And it kind of got more humanoid, muscular. Because, like, there's, like, two specific arts of Agumon. In fact, if I take a minute... If I can't find it, I am just gonna cut this out, by the way. So, if you're hearing this, I found it. I enjoy that my computer's hard drive is screaming at me right now. Nope, there we go. So there's this Agumon art, which is the Agumon we all know and love. And if I go find the button that doesn't exist on my numpad apparently, I guess we're doing this a long way. Oh wow, yeah. Who'd have thunk Agumon, the mascot of Digimon, has appeared in a lot of things. Where's the art gallery? There's usually like an entire gallery's worth of art. What? Oh, they're just different. I guess Bandai. Yeah, let's. Can I open you a new tab? Pretty please. That'd be very awesome. Okay, here it is. So it's like the Agumon we know are sort of around here. Like the categorically Agumon. Yeah, and then Agumon from Redigitized kind of looks like that. And that is quite clearly a different visual design from the first Agumon. Like, he seemed a bit bulkier, a bit musclier, and definitely a bit more humanoid, and he's standing a bit more upright. I suspect they wanted that Agumon, but they also wanted the kind of cutesy mascot Agumon at the same time. So this Agumon ended up becoming 2006 anime Agumon. Because look, even the eyes are the same as like the Savers Agumon. And then yeah, they went back to cute mascot Agumon, which I'm glad for. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a fan of that design in particular. I love 2006 anime Agumon. I like his design, and I like all the other Agumon designs here, but just that one in particular really doesn't feel like Agumon to me. Like, I see that picture and I'm like, yeah, this is not the same creature as this. Like, this one feels like it might chomp you, like bite you, spit some fire at you. The other one seems like it's probably just gonna like hold you at knife point, or like punch you in the face, maybe insult you a little bit, hurt your feelings. But like I said, that is entirely conjecture, I think is the right word to use there. I have zero evidence of any of that. That is just purely my own speculation of what I think could have happened over time with that design. Because I noticed it when I was playing Digimon World Next Order. I did notice that that's the card art they used for Agumon in that game. So it kind of pieced together in my head that, like, oh, there's just this sort of era where that was Agumon's standard design, and then somewhere it went back to the Cutie mascot design, and I'm assuming that happened about the same time, where Agumon 2006 Digimon Savers version popped into existence. Which, who knows, I could be right, I could be entirely wrong. I could be half right on like a few small details and wrong about everything else. And I will probably never actually find out, but until then, that's how that information is going to live in my head. So, you know what? Screw it. We're taking this boy through. I need to hold him properly for a start. This is what I need to... I've really got to stop knocking that. It's going to disconnect one of these times. Tankmon, you're going in quest mode. You're in stage 1. I'm sure you can beat Toy Agumon. You actually can, very easily, not because of the stage discrepancy. But because you're a data type and Toy Agumon's a vaccine. I'll do Simba and Goremon's side as well, but the Nature Spirits has already gone all the way through the quest mode, and this video is already 27 minutes long. So I don't want to make it half an hour by accident. But it's what I get for rambling. There's Kakumon. I would say this is an even fight because they're both datas, but no it's not. Tankmon is in fact still an adult. But no, I just wanted to get like one of these battles done. Because I think the first battle you do unlock some, I'm not sure. Oh no. Well, I guess we're not going to find out now, Tankmon. It's fine, it happens. Here's me saying it won't be an even fight because Tankmon's an adult, and he gets wiped out. Tankmon, how are you going to sell yourself as a mercenary, a gun for hire, a trained killing machine, quite literally, and then get taken out by little robot bug? Little taser mon. Well, in any case, let me pop a few of these guys' screens on. Not that you can see any of them because they're all at an awkward angle. Yeah, not a chance. You can see some of them. In any case, thank you very much for watching, and from Zubamon, Giromon, Simba and Goramon, Agumon, Tankmon, and of course myself. I've done that thing where I've done it backwards again. Well, we're along with it. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.